Who are y'all? This is Zay Custis back with another one, Harpinger TVD, and today we're going to talk about this Diddy scandal. Where is Queen Latifah at? Queen Latifah, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? And what does Jaw think? What does Jaw think? You know, it's crazy. She had all this energy for academics, but I didn't see her say nothing about the whole Diddy thing. And I think one thing about having friends in the industry and just having friends, period, is holding them accountable for their actions. And I don't want to take this as no Queen Latifah slander or no hate or nothing because I'm a big fan of Queen Latifah. I ain't gonna lie. Back in them early days, what's that movie she had with Common? I don't know, she's like a therapist or something. Boy, Queen Latifah was my crush. She was my crush. But yeah, furthermore, Gene Dill and Mark Curry on the Art of Dialogue spoke a little about Diddy and his situation and then what they had seen and their experiences with him, which I'm going to share in a little. But this is why I think it's important, you know, in any business or industry you get into is respect and not doing people wrong because the chickens will come home back to roost, you know, or ever how that saying goes. But yeah, I'm about to share this video right now, and then I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and opinion on what these guys said. I think first I'm gonna share the Gene Dale video and his little snippet of what he had to say. So go ahead and listen.
What's the story about Diddy putting his hands on his baby mom, Misa? Well, Misa was, young, drop dead gorgeous. She was trying to make her way in the business, doing fashion, and she was a stylist. And I don't know the semantics of it, but Eric Sermon I think he dropped her off at one time. You know what I mean? He dropped her off, and I think either Puff heard about it or seen it. And whatever he was, yo, he put hands on her. She, to the point where is that nobody was helping her. Now, this is a story that was told to me, bro, by somebody who was there. You know what I'm saying? And they said he put hands on her. Misa was running from him so hard, trying to get away from him, she tried to crawl up under a car. Puffy was, you know, Misa was like I said, she was a talented, beautiful girl, bro. And if Puff didn't get his way, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, you guys heard it there, man. So apparently, you know, this is all hearsay. We're gonna say alleged because Diddy still has a bag, and we do not want to get sued over here. You know, allegedly from Gene Dill. You know, from what he heard, you know, Misa was getting abused, and that's I believe Justin Combs' mother. You know, and it's sad, man, because you know you see the lawsuit with Cassie and reading through that thing and all those despicable, gruesome things that happened to her and what she had to endure, and then we hear the stories of Kim Porter, you know, and then the maid that filed the lawsuit of you know the things that happened and the experiences she had, you know, and then everybody around Puffy have a similar story, you know, and it's just like it's hard not to believe something when people keep saying the same thing. You know, when someone said people keep saying the same thing about you, usually it's true. Usually, last video I'm gonna share is Mark Curry, you know, giving his opinions and telling a story about how like they got down back then as far as their drug culture, because each generation has their own different kind of drug culture. You know, back then it was like quaaludes and cocaine and all that stuff, and you know now today it's like perks and cocaine obviously too, and different things and stuff like that. But here's a video.
Where they would get a male.
You talking about the freak off session where they used to do in the studio and all of that over different entertainers' houses and stuff? Where they be having them parties where they won't invite you to? And they be like, we having a party tonight, but this ain't your kind of party. You be like, yeah, I ain't going. I don't want to go. Freak off parties, when you go in there and it be, yo, let me tell you something. We used to go in the club. We go into the nightclub, right? And we go and get to the VIP. All of these girls come around the VIP, and they just be standing there. And like, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna get back with you. We gotta rewind this back. We used to go to when we go to the club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they been have something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there. So we already knew what the drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles, right? Then all of the girls is in the club after a while. They all running, opening up their mouth like little birds. He just run around just popping pills in their mouth, pop pill, 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 and then that was the party. But all of the females that was in it, that's what they wanted. That was what party. It was part of the hip hop culture. We ain't see nothing wrong with it until Bill Cosby got in trouble. He did one too many. Man, look,
So you guys heard it there, just about the culture and stuff like that back then. If you ask me, that's kind of crazy. I mean, if these females were aware and stuff like that of the bottles and stuff, that's perfectly fine. Consenting adults, that's the biggest thing is consent. But for him to tell his story is kind of crazy because Mark Curry, pretty sure you somebody want that bag off you too. But those are my thoughts, opinions on everything. Go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, and I'm out.